Hello everyone and welcome. Thank you for joining me. So I'm here to share my completed A Lady's Diary journal. So the collection for this I will link in the description box below. Mine is finished. Now I'm going to move on to my next. And I managed to create a journal a month, sometimes two. So let's have a look. So I've done this lovely cover here. It is a chipboard cover and I found these little wooden laser cut frames really cheap in a local craft shop. Like you get like 4 for £1 or something. Painted it black and then added some of this gold patina, but you could use anything. You could use a gold acrylic paint and just dry brush it on. Image from the collection, and then a little collection. I've got some little flowers. This little cabochon is in the Fussy cuts and I've added glossy accents to it. And then this was in my stash and just a couple of buttons. Okay, I've added metal corners and I've drawn a frame with a metallic marker. And I've done it all the way around. Okay, doesn't look perfect, but it's cute and it kind of makes the book look old and worn and kind of vintage. So you can see here this little dangle, and I got this idea from Mrs. Coggs and she calls them drippings, you know, things dripping, and she often puts heaps of these in her journals, and it'll dangle over the back, and it's got a dangle at the bottom, but the idea of them obviously is to just obviously make things look beautiful, but also to use as a bookmark. Okay, and all that is a piece of sari silk. I've ironed it in half because my little ribbon closure things are only small, and then added a dangle on the end. That's it. No sewing, no nothing. So we get inside. I haven't covered the inside yet. I might just leave it. So this is the ephemera, some of the ephemera that I decided not to add so that my journal wasn't too stuffed, but I have added lots of things. I've still added heaps of things and still gotten it where my journal closes lovely. Not got gator mouth. It still looks beautiful and there's still lots of interest in there. So let's get started. So I've added some stamping on some of the plainer pages. Stamping, stenciling, things like that. Flat embellishments that aren't going to take up any room. So we've seen this. I just added a little beaded dangle there on the paper clip. You'll have to excuse my hands, I've been painting. So this is I made the pockets out of just one sheet of paper, folded it in a certain way, which gives you 2 pockets, and then I've turned it into a belly band. If you reverse it, there is a pocket on the back, but we're choosing to use it as a belly band. These are all in the Fussy cuts in the collection. Yes, I'm in my dressing gown. I don't care. It's Saturday morning and I'm chilling. So here we've got a photograph. So I'm imagining that this is her husband. I've got heaps of photographs on my Ko-fi. Victorian people, there's all sorts. So I'm imagining that that's her husband maybe. And then under here I've fussy cut one of the roses, well, the rose from the collection, and I've kind of stuck it between baking parchment paper and book page so that it looks like she's pressing it. Okay, she's pressing it and she's putting it in her diary. Because her husband gave her it. One of the clusters there. This is how I've used the paper bag. I've just had things kind of dangling out, just photographs and bits of ephemera, and then I clip it on with a paper clip. I've used some of the flowers from the Fabulous Florals collection throughout. I told you I would in this journal, and I've fussy cut them. I've had them hanging off the page, and I've done watercolour shading around. You know, in my imagination, it's like I'm saying that she's kind of drawing and painting these florals in her diary. That's my method to my madness. Okay, more beautiful. And then I added some just fabric tabs. I only added 1 per signature. And all that is the same sari silk I've used for the bookmark. A piece of lace that I've cut up and I've just literally stapled that to the page. So just 1 per signature. It just adds a pop of colour to the top. Because we've got these other tabs to the side as well. Okay, it's not, you know, the Sari silk super thin. That little bit of lace is not thick, so I've added an embellishment without adding bulk. Ignore that. That's not an embellishment. And as you can see, I've left a lot of pages plain. Okay, for writing. Left this empty so whoever gets it can fill it. And this is where my bookmark is. Okay, so you can see I just straightened it. It was very crumpled, so I ironed it with my hair straighteners. Alright, more stamping. Here I've just added a little cluster with some leftover papers, a ticket and one of the fabulous florals. You've seen these pockets, just fussy cut ephemera journaling cards that I've added a tag at the top that I've done on my tab punch board. And these are stamped these myself. Okay, bit of stamping in the background. Don't need anything else, loads of room for writing. Okay, and you can see that that's just popped off. I'll put that back on. The journal lays, because it's not stuffed, it lays reasonably, you know, level so that you can write on there without loads of bulky stuff getting in your way. Beautiful centre of the first signature with that stunning paper. I absolutely love it. If you remember and you've not gone and downloaded it, you really should, because it is absolutely stunning. Another one from my fabulous florals. And I've used quite a bit of washi tape here and there and some stamping. So what I'll do is I'll decorate my book and then I'll go through, and if I think something looks a bit plain, I'll have a look and I'll find a nice stamp or a bit of washi tape, and then I'll use that same stamp and that same washi tape, and I'll go through every page and see where I can place it, because then it makes your journal coordinated. And also it means you don't have to have loads and loads of stash. You don't. So here we've got this lovely pocket, and in here we've just got the little fussy cuts from the collection and some journaling cards. Cute. Plain, another flower. You see there the stamping and the washer. So I've just gone through and just randomly added it in certain places. This is one of the tags with a ready-made cluster on that's part of the kit. It looks like a tag's been layered. I've turned that into a pocket and I'm leaving it empty. I could fill it. I've plenty of ephemera, but I'm going to leave it empty for whoever gets this journal. So here I made a pocket out of one of the large fussy cut envelopes and just put in a little ripped piece of invoice and a little mini tag with a paper clip. And then here, this is part of the fussy cuts, and this was meant to be slipped in, this cat, and I think I've glued it in. So that is now a pocket all the way along, and we've got some tickets there that's in the collection. So, you know, we've just done a bit of a collage pocket. Plain. I've not added nothing to these. Okay, don't need to cluster. When I've created my word soup collection, which I'm on with, kinda, it's in my head. I will go back and I will add some words to these. Okay. So here you can see I've done some stamping and some washi tape. That's one of my pockets, my triple pockets. I've just filled with the journaling cards that I've made from the collection. Okay, beautiful. Bit of stamping, just a bit of random stamping. Another one of those pockets, but I turned it into a tag shape, and I did find room for one of my little notebooks. I've got tutorials on how to do all of these, and that could slip behind or it can go in one of the pockets. Okay, I think I had it in that pocket there. And then in this pocket here, another faux postcard stroke cabinet card. I've got loads of these on my site for the members. Another fabulous floral. Another cluster, just added a ticket and a word. Another, my washi tape, fabulous florals, and this is like a collaged page. It's not a pocket or a tuck. I just collaged it, and I just think it looks lovely. Lovely fabric tab there. Look how many plain pages there are. Loads of room for somebody to put their own thoughts, ideas, prayers, whatever, doodles, whatever. Another triple pocket with another faux cabinet card that's part of one of my collections. There's some little tags there. I've just pinned them together so they don't fall out. Another stacked pocket there with some ephemera and some photographs. Another one of the fabulous florals just to decorate the page. Another little triple pocket. That's a fussy cut. It looks like stacked papers. Journaling cards. Stamping. Another tuck. Pocket. Tag that I've turned into a pocket. Again, I've left that empty for the owner to fill. Literally just 3 beads on a bit of wire. That's about as advanced as my beading gets. Okay, another one of the pockets that I made. Very versatile. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Stamping. Loads of plain. Loads and loads of room for writing. Loads of room for this journal to grow. Another one of the little pockets. I've just done it in a different orientation. A bit more collaging. I wanted to do a button card, but I didn't get round to it. I've run out of time now. I've got to get on with another journal, so I might go back to that. Beautiful, beautiful digitals. You don't need to put anything on that page. Here, another little side pocket. So there's 2 pockets, and then you can use it as a tuck. And I've just added little random cards out of my collection. Fabulous florals. It is the most versatile thing ever. Well worth the couple of hours of fussy cutting that I did. Another fabulous florals. Another one. Another little dangle on there, on that tag. Again, left room for the owner, because I may well be selling this journal. I'm not sure yet. And that's the final page with the triple pockets. So there's heaps and heaps of ephemera in there without me overfilling it, without it being overwhelming, without it overwhelming me as a creator, without overwhelming whoever receives it, the owner. And we don't have gator mouth, and that's because I followed my techniques, follow my my formula that I do. So there you go. So I hope you like that. I think it's really lovely. I'm leaving the rest of it plain, because this amount of detail here bothers me, because I want to put my journals on a bookshelf, but every now and again I can completely and utterly contradict myself and do whatever I want, and I will. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.